Hello everyone, it's the Archivist here, and welcome to my beta Minecraft world. I decided to start a little series just sort of talking and playing through Minecraft. I got the idea of just having a chill video style. This is really my first time doing any sort of recording or video work of my own, so sorry if it's a little awkward and if there are awkward pauses or a lot of ums and uhs. But, just did it there. Anyway, welcome to my lovely world. I plan on expanding this world as I go along, and hopefully you get to see that expansion with me. But anyway, I'm playing on Minecraft Beta 1.7.3, and this is my first time really playing on one of these old worlds. I came into Minecraft using Pocket Edition, actually, back when it was just 0.8.5, and it was, well, we definitely had more features than Beta did. But this is my first time playing Beta on PC, and as you can see, I've already been working for a couple of days on this little world. So why don't we start with a little world tour? What you're seeing right here is actually my most recent build project, which is the Lakeside Cafe. I thought it'd be really fun to build like a cafe area, somewhere that I would cook all my food, and I don't know, I'm pretty proud of it. I wasn't really going for a specific design when I built this little shop. I like the idea of, one of those like boardwalk cafe type deals where you just kind of order your food right here. And of course, this is the kitchen area, and it's currently where I'm storing all of my food, cooked food down here and raw ingredients up here. And of course, I covered this crafting table with this pressure plate because I had a spare one and didn't know what to do with it. So that's where it's going. It's currently still under construction. As you can see, this little patio area, or balcony, or whatever you want to call it, I plan on putting some tables and little umbrellas. I think I'll probably do that in this recording. Though this version of Minecraft does not have carpets, so I'm not exactly sure how I'm going to shape the umbrellas, but we'll figure that out together. Looks like night's falling, which will be a perfect time to explore my watchtower. Everything's still kind of early in development, as you can see, so some infrastructure hasn't exactly been laid out yet. Little stray dog there. Sorry, I already have a dog. Anywho. This world, one of the big challenges that I had when coming into this as a modern Minecraft player is the fact that you can't place stairs upside down. I didn't expect that, and so I definitely had to get a little interesting with my build choices here, and you're going to be seeing a lot of uses of the smooth stone slab, or I guess in this version it's just the stone slab. But this is my lookout tower. Nothing fancy, but I like it. I had the idea to start this series as something just kind of more casual and chill. I didn't really have a goal or an aim for doing this, and I just thought I might hop on, play some Minecraft, and just chat, get my feelings out. In these first couple of recordings, there may be some times when I just kind of fall silent for a long period of time, and that may just be because I don't really have anything to talk about. But that's okay. We're just here to have a chill time. I wonder what I'm going to do with this room up here. Again, this was designed to be a lookout tower and something of like a lighthouse, if you will. A little bit of a beacon, so if I'm far away I can see this and know that my home base is near. And I like the idea of having this big lookout tower here so I can look out over my land and my house and stuff once I get this more built up. Of course, this is old Minecraft, so you can't really see out the windows that well unless you're right up against them. Well, let's go ahead and go to bed. It'll be a perfect time to give you a little house tour, too. I really like the aesthetics of old Minecraft. I decided to even turn off my smooth lighting so I could get the little choppy lighting here and really get into the mood of how it used to be. I'll also be kind of documenting my own thoughts about beta Minecraft and my adventures with it. But first, this is the house. This was a farm, though I don't really farms work a little weird in this version. For whatever reason, my crops, like the tilled dirt here, it kept like dehydrating. You walk across it once. Oh my goodness. Well, there's my dog, and I accidentally just hit him. I don't know how he spawned outside like that. I don't have a name for this dog. And I accidentally hit him with my diamond sword, and I'm surprised that he's not dead yet. Yeah, I know, you got in my way. Of course you're whining. Well, I need to go figure out how to get my dog back up to full health. Skeletons are protecting the cafe. Come on, dog. In here. Well, it's my little automatic door system there. Coming? Yeah, in you go. He's just hopping in place there. I guess I'm just going to have to go inside and wait for him to spawn near me. Oh yeah, so this is my lovely little home. It started out as just this little box, as most Minecraft houses do. And I built this hallway into this area where I've got my couch. There he is. Sit down there, you. I don't even know how you got outside in the first place. I had him sat down over there. He must have came out whenever he heard me being attacked. But anyway, upstairs, move dog, is my bedroom. I like this little skylight here. Weird thing is torches don't seem to give off a lot of light in this version. So I kind of put them everywhere, but in the daylight it's a lot better because the skylight will let the sun shine in and really light up the room. This carpet flooring here that I've made out of white wool kind of reflects the light and makes it really bright in here. And then of course, here's my lovely little balcony if I can get through the door. Let's go ahead and go to sleep. This chest here is for a museum that I'm going to build eventually, and it has my first set of iron gear, my first stone sword, my first iron sword. If I had the forethought to do this, I would have saved my first iron pick, but I mined that out, unfortunately. Alright, dog. Let's go get you some food. I don't actually have a name for this dog yet, which I know is a bit of a faux pas, but I didn't have a name for my first... Oh! Oh, dog, please don't get near that creeper. Pretty ruthless. You know, it's just instinctual for me to jump. In this version of the game, there's no crits, so jumping actually does nothing. Come on, dog. My first dog, he never had a name, and I accidentally killed him. Hence why I was so worried about hitting this dog with my diamond sword. But let's see if I can feed my dog and get him back up to full health. There's another creeper. Interesting, so dogs will attack creepers in this version. I better get away from my cafe, I don't want that thing destroying it. Okay. That dog's about to get in my way again. Don't. This dog is so close to dying. Oh my goodness. Okay. Now, if we can avoid creepers for more than 5 seconds, maybe we can get my dog some food. What do you think his name should be? There's no name tags in the game, so whatever name I give him, I'm just going to have to remember it. Alright, buddy boy. Here. Hold still. Okay, there you go. Hey, one more. Looks like I need one more. Feeding you all my pork chops. I guess you're the first customer to my cafe. There we go. Alrighty. Well then. What? My goodness, I just fed you. Yeah, the animal UI is not exactly smart in this version. Dogs are already not very smart in regular Minecraft, so, you know, it's kind of an adventure. Please don't fall off again. I don't want to have to spend all my pork chops feeding you. You are a dog, and you cannot pay me for the food, so, unfortunately, everything you eat in the cafe has to be on the house. Interesting, it does no damage to creepers, even though it wants to attack it. I'm always discovering new things about beta Minecraft. It has a lot of quirks, shall we say. Because it's, of course, the beta version, the unfinished version of the game. There's just a lot here that acts a bit differently than the full release. For those of you who aren't really familiar with beta Minecraft, as I currently am not, you'll be learning all these things for the first time as well. Well, I'm going to go ahead and upload my inventory before I take you over to one of my favorite spots in this world. Come on, buddy. I think I might just call him that. Just call him Buddy. I like that name. Anyway. That scared me. I built this bridge over here pretty early on because it connects over to this area away from the spawn point. And I'll go ahead and put the seed in this world in the description of the video. I made a Reddit post not too long ago showing the spawn, because the spawn was just so beautiful. I really hope that dog doesn't drown. Oh, please get out of the water, dog. Please get please get out of the water. Oh, please get out of the water. You're going to drown. Oh, that's cool. They had the little shaking animation this early. That's just so delightful. Anyway, I built this bridge over here because this leads to some really interesting terrain. You see, in beta Minecraft, there are no naturally generating structures. There's no villages, there's no temples, so if you go out exploring, it's likely that you're going to be looking for stuff like this. I love this area. The terrain generation of beta Minecraft sorry, excuse me, is so very different than the full release. In fact, there is a later beta version, which is beta 1.8 something, and that is essentially the pre-release to the full version of Minecraft. But a lot of people who play beta Minecraft, a little, what do you call it, community that I found recently who call themselves the Golden Age Minecrafters, they prefer beta 1.7.3. And of course, I'm speaking very broadly. A lot of them have different versions of beta that they like for different reasons. But this one is the latest release that you get that has as many features before the terrain generation changes. Because the terrain generation is just completely different in the full release of the Minecraft, as you can see. Oh, can't get up here. But I really like it. It's got all these floating islands and little arches and such. And I just love coming up here and just looking out over, the stuff that's here. Like this area, that spawned just the way that you see it. I didn't do any of that. It's just spawned without some grass covering the hill there. It's beautiful, really. I wonder what I should build over here. What do you think? There's a really cool area somewhere over there too, but every time I go over there I get lost, so I don't want to spend the daytime trying to work my way back. So anyway, that's another thing, is pork is the only meat in the game. Sheep only drop wool, and cows only drop leather. And chicken only drop feathers. Yeah, there's a cave around here somewhere. I have no idea where that is. Anyway, the only creature that actually drops meat is pigs. Otherwise, you have to fish, and there's only one kind of fish. Or you can rely on the incredibly inconsistent and slow farming. So you can get bread that way, but it's kind of a pain. I think I'm doing something wrong, but as I was saying earlier, my farm didn't exactly work out the way I wanted it to. I had begun to plant wheat there, and I did get a nice crop, but every time I would so much as walk on it, it would break. It would always dehydrate the dirt. And I would watch it from my windows, and no matter what I did, no creature would interact with it, but for some inexplicable reason, the dirt would just start spontaneously dehydrating. I'd have to constantly come out here with a hoe of some kind and till the dirt over again, And even when I had crops planted, it would dehydrate the dirt and break the plant. So I really don't know what I'm doing wrong. If any of you are experienced Golden Age Minecrafters and you can give me some tips on what I'm probably doing wrong on this farm, that would be much appreciated. Anyway, what was I doing? Oh, that's right. I've got to figure out how I want to do the tables and such up there. I built this with the idea of having a chair here, the table here, another chair here, 2 spaces, and then the same thing on the mirror side. I measured that out specifically, but I'm just now realizing I didn't measure it the other way. So if we give 1 block space, we do table here, table here, table here, table here. It does work out. Oh, that's wonderful. All right, well, let's get started. I don't think we should use wood for the chairs, because I feel like it'd blend in too much. Maybe cobblestone for the chairs and wood for the tables? Let's try it out. Sorry if you hear me clearing my throat a whole bunch. I can't get that out, and I'm not super good at editing audio right now, so I don't want to have to edit a whole bunch. So I'll just apologize for it now and try to correct it in future videos. I'll try to do this one with minimal editing, you know. I'm not very much used to making videos. I'm used to writing videos. I'm not used to making them. Stone slabs for the table or wooden slabs? We'll try both and see how it works. Oh, don't tell me it's not already. Well, I guess that's what I get for adventuring. All these sheep. Come on, buddy. Well, it seems like I got a text. Sorry if you hear that vibration. Good thing about this version is that it's very easy to sleep at night. You're able to go to bed early, and mobs spawning don't actually stop you from sleeping. I'm gonna have you sit right there because I gotta work and you're running around my feet. Yeah, mob spawns don't actually affect your sleep cycle, which can be a good and a bad thing, double-edged sword if you will, because the good news is that you can sleep no matter what. The bad news is that mobs can get you while you're sleeping. Yeah, so that hasn't personally happened to me yet, but it could, and I'm just trying to keep a watch out for it. So let's see how this works. I'm not the biggest fan of how that fence connects to that, but we'll just keep doing our best and try it out. Cobblestone stairs. Seats not very cozy, I'd say, but I'm sure guests can make it work. Little high top tables, why not? I would use pressure plates, but those don't go on top of fence posts in this version. Oh yeah, I forgot. You'll enjoy this. Yes, I did just mine that with a pickaxe. I think I remember hearing from someone else that the game files for the wooden slab is the same for the stone slab. It's basically the code for the stone slab, but reskinned to have a wood texture. So it doesn't actually work the same way as wooden planks does, which means if you try to mine it with an axe, it'll take forever and you won't get your slab back. Another one of those little quirks of beta Minecraft. Let's try the stone slab. That does not look bad. I did say I wanted to do an umbrella though. It's going to be hard. I can't exactly... Oh, yeah. I guess I can't do the umbrella. Well, that's a shame. I'll tell you what, I'm contemplating putting... What? Did that... Did that give me... Wait, did that give me a cobblestone back instead of a stone stair? That's so weird. Okay, what I was about to say was I'm contemplating putting the chairs up so it's kind of like a high rise, but then again, like, you know, like a high, what do they call it? Like a bar stool. But the problem is that the guests might fall over the edge, and also you're sitting with your feet on the table. That's not classy. Again, beta Minecrafters, if you know how to get a stone stair back, that'd be awesome. I'm still very new to this version. Well, guess that'll do. Let's go ahead and make ourselves some more stairs. If you hear me clicking in the background, it's because in this version you can't just click and drag your items, you gotta place them individually. Yeah, but what I was saying before is that I have experience in writing videos, but I've never actually made any of my own. I mean, I think all of us at one point when we were, like, you know, preteens, tried to hop on the Minecraft gaming trend back in the day, or just gaming trend in general. So I did start a gaming channel a long time ago, but it never really went anywhere. Whoops. Well, I just wasted one of my stairs. That's a shame. Let's go ahead and outline where the seating arrangement's going to be. What do you think? Too close together? Nah. We're going to have lots of guests at this location, so we're definitely going to need it to have plenty of tables. But this does give me an idea. What do you think? You know, I'm not a fan of that, actually. I guess this will have to do. Yeah, this is great. We'll just use that. Thought about using a little log for the table, but I don't think that's going to work. Oh, I forgot. Crafting recipes are a bit different in this version too. Case in point, you have to use sticks, pure sticks, nothing else, to make fence. And it only makes 2. You don't exactly get a big return for your investment. That's kind of with a lot of things in this version. You use 6 planks to make a door, you only get 1 door. And then there was something else where you only get 1 or 2 of, which in other versions you're supposed to get 3. That's the big thing in this version, is just resource management and allocation. Don't really like that. Wait, I have an idea. I should just use pistons. Of course, I don't know why I didn't think about that before. How many pistons am I going to need? That's going to be expensive. And I'm going to have to reformat the underside of this little patio. Well, I guess I can find a use for these fences elsewhere. Yep. Pistons would have solved all my problems. Because then it'll not only be the right height, but it'll look good too. Okay, how many pistons am I going to need? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right. Let's go make some pistons. I'm not being this slow by choice. There's no running in this version. You're going to hear me saying that a lot. There's no fill in the blank in this version. I wonder if the crafting recipe for pistons is the same way in this one as it is in the others. Only one way to find out. It is wonderful. Okay, and I'm going to need blocks of redstone, or something of that nature. There's no blocks of redstone in this version! Okay, new plan. We will use levers. Levers, that's discreet. Perfect. Sun's going down again. I'll have to work quickly. I'll pick those up when I go down. What? Oh, here it is. I was like, did I miss one? There's nothing better than that music, is there? Oh, you're kidding. You can't place levers upside down? What? Okay, so... Huh. Interesting. Wow. Well, just figuring that out. Maybe what if we did this a different way? Okay. What to do, what to do. Maybe redstone torches? It's gonna look kind of weird, won't it? I kind of don't want to ruin the underside of... Well, sacrifices have to be made. This is beta Minecraft after all. Guess that's what we're gonna have to do. I'm not proud of it, but it'll work. Hello, would you like to order? Wait, can you milk in this game? I don't know. I will have to find out. Beautiful. Well, we are now unfortunately closed, so let's go ahead and go to bed. Well, anyway, this was more so just supposed to be a test video, a pilot episode, if you will. If anything, I'm just probably going to use this recording as practice for editing since, I'm still trying to get used to that too. But if this is something that you find yourself interested in and you'd like to join me every now and then for some calm Minecraft gameplay and just some chatter, then please come on back. If you'd like to see me again, I'd love to see you again. Have a great one.